an appliance costs a merchant $600. At what price should the merchant sell the appliance in order to make a gross profit of 40% of the cost of the appliance? So there is an equipment that costs $600, and what should be the selling price of that equipment in order to make a gross profit of 40% of the cost of the appliance, which is $600. So we need to list out the given data. Cost prices of the equipment or the appliance is $600. Selling price is the required data, and the profit should be 40% of the cost price, which is $600. First, we need to calculate the profit. Profit will be 40 over 100 times 600. It will be $240. Then profit equals to selling price minus cost price, but we are required to calculate the selling price. So selling price will be profit plus cost price. Then we already have profit and cost price. From here, just substitute. Then selling price will be 240 plus 600, and it will be $840. So the answer will be the selling price of the appliance should be $840 in order to make 40% profit. So answer is B. Okay, how many 4-digit numbers have only even digits? How many 4-digit numbers have only even digits? Okay, let us do this. How many numbers exist that satisfy the following criteria? Only 4 digits, and also all digits are only even. Okay, the first digit can be 2, 4, 6, 8. It's 4-way. All the 4 digits are even. Okay, the second, the third, and the fourth digits can be 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. 5-way. Then we can the total numbers can be 4 times 5-way. 5 times 5 times 5. So it will be 500. The answer will be 500. Okay, in this figure, how many paths are there from A to B if the only paths are to move up and to the right? Only up and to the right. How many paths are possible from A to B? Okay, first let us draw the picture again in order to simplify our path countings and add another dots like this. Then also denote those dots by letters A to H. Okay, the first can be ACDEB. ACDEB. The second ACFEB. ACFEB. ACFIB. ACFIB. AGFEB. AGFEB. Up and to the right. Only AGFIB. AGFIB. Up and to the right. Also AGHIB. AGHIB. Up to the right and up. Okay, so finally total number of the paths will be 6 paths. So 6 paths are possible. So the answer is C. How many 3 digits can be formed with digits 1, 3, and 5? How many 3 digits with numbers or with digits 1, 3, and 5? Okay, let us write possible 3 digits numbers can be formed. The first can be 135. The second can be 153. The third can be 351, 315, 513, 531. Also 6 numbers can be formed with 3 digits 1, 3, and 5. 135, 153, 351, 315, 513, and 531. Totally 6 numbers can be formed with digits 135. So the answer will be A. Okay, let A be the set of prime less than 7 and B is the set of positive odd numbers less than 7. How many different types of forms A, B are possible if A is in the A and B is in the B? Okay, First, uh, first let us list solution set for A and B. For the number 40 and 60, what would be the GCD and the LCM respectively? GCD means greatest common divisor or greater common divisor, and LCM means its least common multiple respectively for the number 40 and 60. Let us use a factorization table, prime factorization table. 40 will have when 40 will be prime factorized, let us divide it by 2, it will be 20. When 20 divided by 2, it will be 10. 10 by 2, it will be 5. 5 by 2, it will be 1. And for number 60, when we divide number 60 by 2, it will be 60 by 2, 50 by 3, 50 by 3, 5, and by 5, well, it will be 1. Okay, so 40 will have 2 raised to 3 times 5, 2 raised to 3, this which is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 60 will have 2 raised to 2 and times 3 times 5, 2 raised to 2, 3, 5. Okay, then the greatest common divisor will be, we will select the common will be 2, and with the lowest power to raise 2, and times 5, because the only common is number 5, so we use number 5 to raise to 2 times 5, it will be 20. So the greatest common divisor will be 20, and the LCM will be, we use a formula, this formula, the least common multiple will be AB over GCD. AB means the two numbers, A and B means the two numbers, number 40 and 60. So we will substitute the numbers inside this formula. So A will be 40 and 60 will be B. So 40 times 60 over 20. The GCD we already calculated 20. So 40 times 60 over 20 will give us 120. So the numbers will be the 20 and 120 are the GCD and the LCM of the number 40 and 60. So the answer will be A. A will be the answer. Okay, the next question says, how many divisors has the number 6 raised to 5 has? Okay, let us see this question. We are asked how many divisors the number has. How many divisors? Just we will use this trick. 6 raised to 5 means 6 raised to 2 times 6 raised to 3, because they have the same base, so it's possible. Just we will choose the common here. We will select 2, and over here we will select 3, so we just add it and multiply it, then it will be 3 times 4, it will be 120, sorry, 12. So it will have 12 divisors for the number 6 raised to 5. So it will have 12 divisors, so the answer will be C. There it is, C is the answer. Smallest number that is divisible by 34 and 35. We are asked the smallest number that is divisible by number 34 and 35. Okay, here we are asked the LCM. This means the smallest number that is divisible by number 34 and 35. This means we are asked the LCM. We need to calculate the LCM. To calculate the LCM, we need the prime factorization table for number 35 and number 34. 35 will have this table. 35 divided by 5, it will be 7. 7 by 7, it will be 1. And 34 will have, when divided by 2, it will have 17. 17 by 1, 17 by 17, it will be 1. So the greatest common factor will be 1. We have common greatest factor will be 1. Okay, the LCM, to calculate the LCM, we need to use this formula. AB means the numbers GCF or the greatest common factor or the greatest common divisor. So we already found it using a prime factorization table, which is 1. And we substitute number 34 and 35 as A and B. So divided by 1, which is the GCF, so it will be 1190. So the answer will be C. Okay, if 3 raised to x times 3 raised to y equals 3 raised to 100, what is the arithmetic mean of x and y? Arithmetic mean means just when we add two numbers and divided by 2. Mean means when we divide two numbers, when we add two numbers and divided by 2, we will get the arithmetic mean. Okay, let us continue. 3 raised to x times 3 raised to y, it means 3 raised to x plus y. So this is equals to 3 raised to 100. 3 raised to 100. So 3 raised to 100 means when we have x plus y and okay, just x plus y equals to x plus y equals to 100, right? So when we divided by when we divided this by 2, we need to divide this by 2. So x plus y over 2 equals to 100 over 2. So this will be 50. So the answer will be 50. So the answer will be C. Okay, this is age problem aptitude question. Okay, the age of 3 people are such that the age of 1 person. The age of 3 people are such that the age of 1 person is twice the age of the second person and the 3 times the age of the third person. If the sum of the age of the 3 people, this is for people, is such 3, then the age of the youngest person is, what would be the age of the youngest person? Okay, let x will be the age of the oldest person, y the age of the second person, and z will be the age of the youngest person. Okay, let x equals to 2y. X is the age of the oldest person because the age of 3 people are such that the age of 1 person. The age of 3 people is such that the age of 1 person is twice the age of the second person, is twice of the second person. Here 2 times y means the age of the second person. X is the age of the oldest person, and 3 times the age of the third person, and 3 times the age of the third person. The third person means the youngest person. Okay, the youngest person. So we have, and finally it says if the sum of the age of the 3 people, this means the 3 people means the oldest, the second, and the youngest will equals to 33, like this. 33, x plus y plus z equals to 33. Let's call this equation base equation because this is a very important question to solve this problem. Okay, so the age of the youngest person is required. So let us create an equation in terms of x. So x equals to 2y. We already discussed this. X equals to twice the age of the youngest, the second person. So from this, y equals to x over 3. X will be 3z, then z will be x over 2. The smallest number that is divisible by both 34 and 35. Here we are asked the LCM of both the numbers 34 and 35. So we need to use a prime factorization table. For 35 by 5 it will be 7, 7 by 7 it will be 1, and 34 by 2 it will be 17, 17 by 17 it will be 1. So 571 for 35, and also 34 will have 2, 17 and 1. So from those, 1 is the only common, the greatest common factor. So greatest common factor will be number 1. So the LCM will be calculated using this formula. LCM equals to A times B over GCF, greatest common factor. So we need to substitute in the numbers 34 and 35. So 34 times 35 over 1 will be 1190. So the answer will be C. Okay. The age of 3 people are such that the age of 1 person and is twice of the age of second person and 3 times the age of the third person. If the sum of the age of the 3 people is 33, then the age of the youngest person will be what? Okay, in this problem there is 3 people, so the 3 people and also their sum is 33. So let us say X is the age of the oldest or the first, Y is the age of the second or the second, Z is the age of the youngest. So from this X equals to 12 because the age of the one person is twice the age of the second person, twice the second of the age of the second person. The age of second person we denoted this age by Y, 2 times Y, and also X equals to the age of 3 times the age of the 3 times the age of the third person. The third person we denote the third person or the youngest person by Z. So X equals to 3 times Z. And also finally we have a base equation, the sum of the 3 people. This means X plus Y plus Z equals to 33. Now we are required to calculate the age of the youngest person. Okay, then let us create an equation in terms of X. We already defined X equals to Y, so Y will be X over 3, and also X equals to 3Z, so Z will be X over 3, not X over 2. Okay, then we can substitute this in the base equation. Y and Z can be substituted into the base equation. So the base equation is X plus Y plus Z equals to 33. So when we can substitute it. So X plus X over 3 plus X over 2 equals to 33. When we simplify it, it will be X plus 5X over 6 equals to 33, and 33 will be 11X over 6, then X will be 6 times 33 over 11, then X will be 18. So Z will be X over 3, then X is already calculated, so we can substitute in the X. So X is 18, so over 3, 18 over 3 will be 6. So the age of the youngest person is 6, and the answer will be C. Okay, a tank is drained at a constant rate. If it takes 3 hours to drain 6 over 7 of its capacity, how much longer will it take to drain the tank completely? It takes 3 hours to drain 6 over 7 of its capacity, then how much time will it take to drain the tank completely? Okay, it's a constant rate. 3 hour equals to 6 over 7. This is given data. So let us calculate the remaining. 7 over 7 minus 6 over 7 equals to 1 over 7. So we need to find how much time is needed to calculate to drain 1 over 7 of its capacity. So 3 hours equals to 6 over 7 and X equals 1 over 7. So we need to crisscross it, then X will be 3 over 7 times 7 over 6, X will be 1 over 2. Then we can add this value into 3. 3 plus 1 over 2, 7 over 2. 7 over 2 means 3.5 hours. So it will take 3.5 hours to drain the tank completely. So the answer will be D. How many liters of solution, that is 15% salt, must be added to 5 liters of a solution that is 8% salt, so that the resulting solution is 10% salt? Okay, let us first convert this word program into a very simple equation. Let's say X is a solution in liters, which is the required. So X times 15%, how many liters? So we can, if A minus B equals 18.4 and A plus B equals to 15, what is the value of A square minus B square? Solution. First, let us compute the value of a and b. Then substitute a minus b equals to 18.4. It's a given statement. Then from this, a equals to 18.4 plus b. Let us call this equation 1. Then a plus b equals to 15. This is also a given statement. From this, b equals to 15 minus a. Then let us call this equation 2. Substitute equation 2 in equation 1. Equation 2 is b equals to 15 minus a, and equation 1 is a equals to 18.4 plus b. A equals to 18.4 plus b. This is equation 1. Then a equals to 18.4. What's b? B equals to 15 b equals to 15 minus a. So plus b 15 minus a. Then a equals to 33.4 minus a. Then to a equals to 33.4. Then a equals to 33.4 over 2. This will give us 16.9. Then a equals to 16.9. Now we have the value of a. Then b equals to 15.8. This is equation 2. So then we have the value of a. Just we need to substitute this into this. So b equals to 15 minus 16.9. Then b equals to negative 1.9. So a equals to 16.9 and the value of b is negative 1.9. So a square minus b square equals to 16.9 square minus negative 1.9 square. Then this will give us 282. So the answer will be C. Okay, if x equals to y plus 1 over y and z equals to y minus 1 over y, where z is different from 0. This is different from 0. Then the simplified form of x minus z, x plus z is... Okay, solution first. Let us compute the value of x minus z. We have x, we have z. Just substitute this into this. Okay, then x minus z equals to y plus 1y minus y minus 1 over y. Let us ignore this part. Then we will have x minus z equals to 2 over y. And also x plus z equals to y plus 1 over y plus y minus 1 over y. And finally, it will give us 2. Yeah, x plus z equals to 2y square over y. This means 2y. So x minus z into x plus z equals to 2y times 2 over y times 2y. It will give us 4. So the value will be the simplified form of x minus z into x plus z is 4. 4 is A. The answer will be A. A square minus b square equals to 21 and a square plus b square equals 29. Which of the following could be the value of AB? Similarly, we need to find the value of A and B individually. First, we need to find the value of A and B. A square minus b square equals to 21. This is an equation which is given from the problem. So a square equals to 21 plus b square, then a will be under root of 21 plus b square. Let us call this equation 2. And a square plus b square equals to 29. This is also a given statement. From this, b square equals to 29 minus a square. So a square plus b square equals to 29. This will give us equation 3. Okay, then substitute equation 2. Equation 2 is a equals to under root of 21 plus b square into equation 1. Equation 1 is a square minus b square equals to 21. So a square minus b square equals to 21. So finally a equals to 5. So substitute the value of a in equation 3. In equation 3, a square plus b square equals 29. 5 square plus b square 29. 25 plus b square 29. B square will be 29 minus 25. This will give us 4. So b square under root of b square under root of 4 will give us b equals to 2. So ab will be 5 times 2. It gives us 10. So the answer will be C, since the value of a is already computed here. It's computed as a equals to 5. So the answer is 10, and it is. If the lengths of two sides of a triangle are 5 and 7, what could be the length of the third side? Okay. So the side of the triangle should satisfy some criteria. Let's say A, B, and C are sides of this triangle. So A should be less than B plus C, and also B should be less than A plus C, and also C should be less than A plus B. So if it satisfies this requirements, it can be the side of the triangle. So the third side less than 5 plus 7, which is 12. So it should be less than 12. The third side of for this triangle should be less than 12. So let us say the third side will be 6, which is less than 12. So the sides will be 6, 5, 7. Let us check them. 5 less than 6 plus 7, which is 13. That's correct. Okay, 7 less than 6 plus 5, which is 11. That's correct. And also 6 can be the third sides of the triangle. So the answer would be 6, and also A is the answer. Okay, what would be the area of an equilateral triangle whose sides are 8? Okay, to solve this we need to use a formula. So x is the side of an equilateral triangle, and use a formula equals to x squared under root of 3 over 4. X is the side of the equilateral triangle, which is given 8. Just substitute it. 8 squared root 3 over root 3 over 4. Then it will be 64 over 64 times root 3 over 4, and it will be 18 root 3. So the answer will be 18 root 3. D. Okay, what is the area of an equilateral triangle whose attitude is 10 millimeter? Area of an equilateral triangle, its attitude is 10. Okay, first let us find the side of the equilateral triangle. This is the attitude of the triangle, which is 10 millimeter. This is x, and this is x over 2, because it's divided into half. Okay, x squared equals to, we need to use a Pythagoras theorem here. This side, this square side plus this square side equals to this side square. Okay, x squared equals to 10 squared plus x over 2 squared. So we can simplify this. X squared equals to 100 plus x squared over 4 equals to x squared minus x squared over 4 equals to 100. Then 4x squared minus x squared over 4 equals to 100. Then it will be 3x squared over 4 equals to 100, and 3x squared will be 400, because 4 times 100 is 400. Then x squared equals to 400 over 3. Then x will be under root of 400 over 3. This means x equals to root of 400 over root 3. 400 means 4 times 100. So x equals to 2 times 10. 2 times 10 is 20. So x will be 20 root 3. So the side of the triangle is 20 over root 3. Then we can use a formula. Area of equilateral triangle is x squared root 3 over 4. Then x is 20 root 3. So we substitute it into this formula. So 20 over root 3 squared times root 3 over 4. This will be 100 root 3 over 3. So the answer will be C. Okay, what is the area of a square whose diagonal is 6 millimeter? The area of a square whose diagonal is 6 millimeter. We have a diagonal which is 6 millimeter, and also it's a square, and also we are asked area of the square. Okay, here this is an area. This is a diagonal which is 6 millimeter. This is the side of the squares x, because it's in a square, so all sides are equal. Okay, then we need to find the size of square first. We're just using a Pythagoras theorem. So 6 square equals to x square plus x square equals to x square. So 6 square will be 2x square. Then 36 over 2 equals to 2x square over 2. Then x square is 18. X will be root of 118. It will be 3 root 2. Then x will be 3 root 2. Area will be 3 root 2 times 3 root 2. This will be 9 times 2. It will be 18. So 18 millimeter square is area of the square. Answer is D. Okay. If the length of a rectangle is 4 times its width, rectangle, its length is 4 times its width and its area is 144 millimeter square, what is its perimeter? Okay, to compute its perimeter, we need to find the size of the rectangle. We have a given data. This is the width. The length of the rectangle is 4 times its width. This is the width, so the length is 4 times its width. So, and also we have area. Area is 144 millimeter square. So area of a rectangle is length times width. So length is b. For b times width is b. Just 144 equals to 4b times b. 4b times b is 4b square. Just b square will be 144 over 4. This will be 72 over 2, and it will be 36 millimeter square. So b square is 36 millimeter square. Then b will be under 36, and b will be 6 millimeter. But l is 4 times width. L is 4 times width. So L equals to 4 times 6. It will be 24. So perimeter is 2 under of L plus W. Length plus width. We already find length, and also we have width. This is width, and this is length. Just substitute it. 24 millimeter plus 6 millimeter and multiply it by 2. It will be 60 millimeter. So the perimeter of this rectangle is